Teams going in opposite directions as far as win-loss records are concerned. Meet tonight at Spartan Bowl, and this is the Spartan warm-up for the Newcastle Spartans game. Presented by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. With Ron Wally, this is Fran Schommel thanking you for joining us on TV3 for tonight's Spartans game. The Spartans record is right now 7 wins and 2 losses. And for Newcastle, they have won 3 times and lost 6. Ron, the Spartans had a huge win last night in overtime at Greensburg, while Noblesville at Newcastle was defeating the Trojans by a couple of points. So this should be an interesting ball game tonight.
Yeah, let's see if the Spartans can still ride that high from last night to tonight's ball game, or if it will be a big letdown. Hopefully it's a high for the Spartan faithful. If not, the Newcastle Trojans, they're here. They're very hungry. They want a victory in the worst way.
Here's Spartan coach Carrie Brown. He was asked first of all about last night's great win and tonight's opponent. Coach, before I ask you about tonight's ball game, we have to brag on last night.
Good road win, conference road win. Someone that we might see in the sectional. They're going to host it. We know that, but we don't know the draw. So give our kids a lot of confidence that we can go down there and compete with them and beat them. Because to be honest, we didn't compete very well against them in the sectional last year. They beat us pretty handily. So it was a really good win on the road last night at Greensburg.
We talked about defense being the main thing before the game. The kids certainly responded to your instructions.
You know, they helped us out a little bit. They missed some shots that I've seen them make in the past, but I thought overall we played pretty well defensively, guarding their 2 leading scorers, and then doing a good enough job getting back to their other guys and not letting any of them go wild.
With all the ball games we played with Greensburg, that had to be one of the best, don't you think?
We've had a lot of them since we've joined the conference. I mean, we played them before that, but the games with them seem to have some meaning, some determination in the outcome of the conference championship, and now us being in 3A, also sectional championships.
Spartans have to be careful, though, the rest of the season because they've got 4 conference games remaining.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to go play at Franklin County. They beat us last year. We've got to play Batesville. They beat us last year. I think Lawrenceburg's an extremely dangerous team, and then East Central comes here, so they've probably got, if not the second, maybe the 3rd best player in the conference, and the Collinsworth kids. So, yeah, we the good thing is our destiny's in our own hands.
Yes.
But there's a lot of games to play still in the conference.
That's for sure. What about tonight's game, Newcastle?
They're coming off a 2-point loss to a really good Noblesville team last night. I think Noblesville's got a really fine basketball team, so that should tell you all you need to know about them. They're going to play hard. They've got some skilled kids, the McDaniel kid, the Miller kid. They've got some other guys that can knock down outside shots. So I know their record's 3-6, but their losses are to Noblesville and Guerin, New Palestine. I can't remember them all now, but they've lost to some really quality teams. A Winchester team that we had to beat in overtime. So I'm not deceived by their record, and you know that was the message to our kids. And then also we don't want to have a letdown after last night's big win. We want to come back tonight and put forth the same type of effort and mental focus.
Is a letdown possible? How do you keep the team up?
Well, you share those experiences with them. I mean, I thought earlier this year we had a big conference win over South Dearborn, and then the next night we went to Richmond and didn't have any energy or any passion, and you know, we brought that up a time or two just to, you know, remind them that you know, last night's over with, and if that still looks good to us today, then we're setting ourselves up to fail.
What kind of defense will Newcastle throw at you?
Well, we're not sure. All year they've played man-to-man, and then last night they played not 1 second. They played 1-3-1, 2-3, and 3-2. So, you know, we'll be ready for all of them and adjust as we need to. But we're not sure what we're going to get tonight defensively.
It'll be a surprise, huh?
Yeah, and we'll be okay. I mean, we faced all of those thus far this year, so it won't be like we haven't had any game reps or practice reps against those new defenses.
Once again, defense is the big thing, isn't it?
Well, I think for us to be successful, we have to both offensively and defensively, we need to play together as a team. I mean, we don't have one guy on the offensive side averaging double figures, but we're 7-2, so we're doing a good job collectively sharing the basketball, and that's how we have to play defense as a unit as well.
As always, the Spartans want to win, and congratulations on last night, and hopefully congratulations on tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach. Spartan coach Carrie Brown. Ron?
This Spartan Sportsnet pregame show brought to you by, as always, Union Savings Loan. Union Savings Loan offers hometown service with great rates on CDs and deposit accounts and local loan approvals when you are in need of financing. They also have a trust department and with 2 locations in town, downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street. Union Savings and Loan is truly Connersville's hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, people you know, neighbors you trust.
The Spartans go into this ball game averaging 50.9 points a game on offense and hold their opponents to an average of 38.3 points a game.
Went up just
Newcastle's average 56.7 on offense and 60 on defense. Ron, let's have the lineups.
Yes, for the visiting Newcastle Trojans, they are led by Cole McDaniel. He's a 5'9 senior, number 4, one of the guard positions. At the other guard is Gavin Welch. He's a 6'4 sophomore, number 22. In the front court for the Newcastle Trojans, Caleb Groh is a 6'2 junior, number 22 at one of the 4 positions. Trey Miller is the other forward, 6'2 junior, number 21. And jumping for the Newcastle Trojans is Devin Fielden, a 6'3 senior, number 40. For the Connersville Spartans here, led by their twin pair of guards. Jonah Graham's a 5'7 senior, number 5. Toby Billups is a 5'10 junior, number 12. In the front court for the Spartans, Caleb Sparks is a 6'2 junior, number 30. Braxton Myers is a 6'2 sophomore, number 32. And getting a jump tonight for the Spartans, Cole Martin, 6'4 senior, number 40.
This has been the Spartan warm-up, brought to you before every Spartan game by Union Savings and Loan. Since 1892, Connersville's hometown bank. The clock shows an even 3 minutes to go before tip-off here for this game between the Newcastle Trojans and the Spartans at Spartan Bowl. Newcastle's wins were over Jay County, Muncie Burris, and Benton Central. And they lost to Garin Catholic, to Anderson, New Palestine, Winchester, Mount Vernon, and last night to Noblesville, 54-52. Spartan wins have been over Rushville, Winchester, South Dearborn, Greenfield Central, Union County, McCutcheon, and last night at Greensburg in overtime, 49-42. Last season at Newcastle, the Spartans won 42-30, so we'll see if they can duplicate tonight.
Well, the last time Newcastle came to the bowl was a heartbreaking loss to the Spartans. The Spartans had a huge lead going to that fourth quarter, and the Newcastle just kept chipping it away and won it. And I don't remember if it went into overtime or not, but nonetheless that they lost a very, very close game that seemed to really deflate the Spartans from then on out. And Newcastle walked out of here. They stole that victory from the jaws of defeat. And hopefully history doesn't repeat itself tonight.
No, we don't want that kind of a repeat in history.
No.
Tonight's game on TV3 is being brought to you by American Heritage Realty. Buying or selling, see American Heritage first. Reed Health Connersville, we are here to help you. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment. Free delivery, the number to call is 825-6251. Don's Auto Sales and Tires, major brand tires at very affordable prices. By Edward Jones, financial advisor, making sense of investing. And by Metronet, the power of fiber.
This Spartan game on TV3 is also being brought to you by FCN Bank, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Fullest flooring, a wide selection of quality flooring, plus expert installation. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, a great place to eat in Connersville. Try a Spartan Classic. Urban Winkler Funeral Home. Call 825-1761 or 458-0745 and ask about pre-planning services. Wesson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, an independent agency representing numerous companies for your every need. Eye Center of Connersville, complete eye care for every member of your family, and Golf Auto Care, convenient locations in Connersville and Brookville.
Pregame continues here at Spartan Bowl. These are the cheerleaders and Spartanettes marching onto the floor. They'll be welcoming the Spartan Warrior for CHS. They'll be followed by the teams coming on the floor, and we'll have this ball game underway shortly. The officials tonight are Derek Etherington of Greenfield, Derek Lynn from Franklin, and Jeremy Swafford from Mooresville. Bad news for junior Spartan fans as Connersville lost to the Newcastle JV team 35-29. Free throws proved to be a major factor in that game, Ron.
As it usually does. I mean, sometimes when it comes down to a close game like that, free throws are the contributing factor, and it was at the JV game, and the Spartans came out on the wrong end of the column. That Spartan Warrior, he is, man, I love it. He doesn't need a microphone. I mean, that kid he is on fire. He's a warrior.
He gets the Spartan crowd worked up for sure.
Yes.
Fayette County, as you know, is in the red classification in COVID-19, so that only permits 2 tickets per participant in this game. The JV and varsity teams from both schools get 2 tickets, plus 2 go to the cheerleaders, Spartanettes, and to the band members. So we'll have approximately 300 people in the bowl tonight. That holds 5,000 plus.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Obviously, when these two rivals face, you'd like to see a packed house, and normally it is, but this is a crazy year. But you can almost guarantee the faithful here tonight will be very, very vocal, almost as if there is 5,000 people, and you got to like that.
Well, I know the Spartan fans are very pleased with what happened last night at Greensburg, and I think Spartan fans everywhere are.
Oh, absolutely. That was a fantastic game. That was a statement game that the Spartans had last night against Greensburg, but that game is over. It's the Newcastle Trojans that they got to focus on right now, and you know, they can get ahead of themselves and start continuing to pat themselves on the back from last night's game, but the reality of it all is that game's over. It's now time to focus on the Trojans.
Spartans won an important conference game, and if they can continue on and win 4 more conference games, they will have the championship of the Eastern Indiana Conference.
Which is always Carrie's first goal in a season, is to win the conference, and then the sectionals will take care of itself, and then you know the regionals, and but the first goal is always to win the conference, and we haven't won the conference in a couple of years, so you know this team's very, very hungry. And last night they played as if they again, a statement game for the Spartans last night.
Right, Greensburg and the Spartans tied one season not too long ago, each with just 1 loss. But the Spartans right now have 0 in the loss column, so they're more or less in the driver's seat.
Oh, they are.
And as Coach Brown says, they're in control of their own destiny.
Well, you know, you got East Central coming up. You got Franklin County, who stunned us here on this floor last year, and I mean, it's still not over by a long shot. Just because we beat Greensburg last night, who are the king of the mountain, doesn't mean that we are going to hold our place on the mountain. We still got some games to go. And again, it starts right tonight against Newcastle, even though they're not a conference foe.
Newcastle has a couple of sharpshooters on their team. Cole McDaniel, who wears number 4, a 5'9" senior, has a 19.7 per game average. And Troy Miller, a 6'2" junior, whereas number 21, he has a 10.4 per game average.
You know, Spartans are well-rounded with scoring. I mean, there's been nights where they've had everybody who's checked in scored. They've had nights where only one person who's on the roster didn't score, and that's because they didn't play. So the Spartans have you know, they know how to dish it. They know how to. This may be the most complete team of Carrie Brown that we've seen in a very, very long time.
Toby Billups leads the Spartans, number 12, with an 8.9 per game average.
Yeah, but his assists are just, he knows how to run this team.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Great point guard.
Absolutely. And we still got him for 1 more year. He was talking to his dad, Tim, who's the assistant with his son, TJ, on the freshman. And he said by the time he turns 50, which will be, you know, Toby's senior year, he'd like to have a state championship. And wouldn't we all?
Here come the refs checking in with the official score and timer.
The best opening of any high school is about to start.
Next week on Friday night, it will be the Franklin County Lady Wildcats here at Spartan Bowl. Take on the Lady Spartans. And a week from tonight, it will be Noblesville moving into Connersville for boys basketball.
Yeah, Noblesville again last night beat Newcastle by a couple of points.
And our own CHS Spartan.
They are preparing to announce the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. Here are the Trojans being announced first. They're coached by Daniel Cox.
Number 10, Hope Wright. Number 32, Dawson.
They have a 39% field goal average and 74% from the free throw line.
Starting lineup for the Trojans. At floor, number 20, Caleb Rowe.
They're a very hungry team after losing last night, and that was their 6th loss. So,
yeah, and losing 6 games in the season is not something they're used to. A couple of years ago, Newcastle they went far in the tournament. It was their first year in 3A, I think. Went to the semi-state, I believe. Here we go.
They darken Spartan Bowl so the spotlights can come out as the roster is announced with the starting 5.
As many of you know, Fayette County School Corporation and Spartan Athletics sadly lost 2 outstanding people in the past 10 days. Bus driver Charlie Cox and head busing coach Mac Taylor. Charlie has driven our Spartan Athletics to many contests for the past several years, and seeing him drive the bus, I just know that he loved being a Spartan fan as well as escorting and taking our athletes to their contests. Mac was a 1996 graduate of Newcastle High School. During that time in Newcastle, he set a national high school record for the most wins by a high school student with 221 wins and only 8 losses over a 4-year period of time. I believe that still stands as the 9th most wins in the country at this state. Mac has been our head wrestling coach since 2015. His passion and love for the sport of wrestling and for our Spartan wrestlers will greatly be missed, but will carry on inside our wrestling program. We want to extend our condolences, our prayers, and our love to the families of Charlie Cox and Matt Taylor, and ask that you keep them in your hearts and your prayers. At this time, we ask that you join us in a moment of silence for Charlie and Matt. Thank you.
And now we ask that everyone please rise, move your hats as we honor America. Tonight our national anthem played by the CHS Pep Band.
Hey, Connersville residents, get MetroNet's 2-year price lock on 500 megabytes of internet for only $59.95 a month. Add whole home Wi-Fi to eliminate frustrating dead zones throughout your home for only $5 more per month. All this plus no data caps and friendly local customer service. View MetroNetInc.com and get MetroNet today. It's simply a better connection.
Trojans in their traveling green, of course. Cole Martin will jump center for the Spartans. And for the Newcastle team, it'll be Gavin Welch.
Now they got Welch in there as center. I guess I was wrong.
Newcastle controls the tip. Caleb Crew is bringing it to front board. Sets it over to Cole McDaniel. He's their leading point maker. Long shot from out is missed by Boatwright, number 40.
You know, the Spartans last night's game against Greensburg, they out-muscled them, out-hustled them. They just outplayed them throughout the entire game until that fourth quarter, and Greensburg chipped it away. But Connors will right at that ship in overtime. Hopefully tonight the Spartans are going to hit and not get hit back.
That wipes the Eagles off the scoreboard as a jumper by Jonah Graham, a three-pointer.
Yeah, Jonah Graham's been lighting it up here lately, getting very, very hot, hitting crucial threes, hit some crucial free throws last night.
Here's Welch, Gavin Welch for the Trojans. Taken by Trey Miller. He scores a hit three.
Yeah, and that was good defense.
Average 7.4.
Yeah, that was good defense by Braxton in his face, but Trey just jumped over him and got it to go down.
Here's Graham again. Moving the ball in the corner to Braxton Myers. Graham over to Toby Billups. Caleb Sparks hits a three. All three so far in this ball game. I know it's early going, but
yeah, you kind of like it if you're a fan of the long shot. And the Spartans have been really, really lighting it up from three the past few games. And that's a nice steal there for Caleb.
The Spartans grab it and will be on the offense again.
Yeah, good defense there from Caleb to strip
First mistake of the ball game. Here's Caleb Sparks. This is a little bit too hard. Drops off from three-point land.
Cole overshoots.
McDaniel.
Nice defense.
Oh, nice breakup of the play by the Spartans. Jonah Graham to Braxton Myers. Braxton takes his man, misses a close-up. Caleb Sparks saves it for the Spartans. And it'll be a three put in by Jonah Graham.
Yeah, Jonah Graham jammed his fingers, talked to him after the game last night. I said, what's going on? He said, I jammed it again.
Everything's 9 three-pointers so far tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, and Jonah's not affected by his fingers at all. Nice. So I thought he had all ball on that. He thought, but no,
there's a foul called on the Spartans.
Thought differently.
That'll be on McDaniel, their leading point maker. He'll be at the line for a couple of free throws. McDaniel's 5'9", a senior. He knows where the goal is, and he hits the free throw.
And he's got a nice touch.
Second one is also good. A couple of points for the guard for Newcastle. Gage Brown will get ready to come in for the Spartans. Braxton Myers faking his man, feeding off to Graham. Jonah doesn't shoot this time, comes out to Sparks.
A lot of muscling going on inside between Martin and Fielden.
Man-to-man defense by Newcastle here in the first part of the ball game to Martin.
Yeah, just not a good pass right there. Luckily, Toby was there and
right.
he's driving, going to dish
Feeds
it off.
to Graham and lays one up and misses. Braxton Myers was fouled. A couple of free throws for Braxton.
Yeah, Toby, I almost think he fooled himself that he was going to go for it. Braxton right there and got the rebound, didn't hesitate, got the foul. That's how you do it.
Each team has a foul. Here, Braxton Myers, 4.8 per game average. A sophomore for CHS. Free throw good by Braxton. And he'll come out of the ball game, and Gage Brown replaces him.
Yeah, that's good to get the free throws going, which was what won the ball game last night. Was those
so
free
important,
throws.
aren't they?
Yeah.
There's McDaniel in traffic. A couple of Spartans guarding him. Ball worked out. Driving down. Here's a charge. No, a block. They're going to call a block on the Spartans. It's like a charge from here, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, what we see and what they see are obviously two different things.
It's on Cole Martin, that foul. Second team foul against the Spartans. Here's number 21, Trey Miller, 6'2 junior. Drops the free throw in.
In the lineup for Newcastle.
Number 33, Brandon Matney, will come into the game, and he'll be replacing Devin Fielden, number 40 in the lineup for Newcastle. Second free throw is too hard. And Cole Martin gets the ball and is forced out of bounds and a foul called.
Yeah, that was
nice rebound by Cole, and he'll end up giving the ball to the Spartans out of bounds. Here's Toby Billups. Jonah Graham, the two guards, will move it across the timeline, set up the play. Here's Brown, over to Billups. Cole Martin underneath to Brown, and Gage misses a layup, and Newcastle has the ball.
Yeah, not enough muscle there from Gage.
There's McDaniel missing, a fight for
nice
the ball,
tip.
and Gage Brown comes out with it for the Spartans, gives to Billups. Quickly up course the Spartans. There's traveling called on Cole Martin.
Yeah, Cole not happy with that, but yeah, he took a extra step there.
Some mistakes here in the early going.
Yeah, just got
by both teams. Well, there's McDaniel driving around and laying it up and in. Nobody stopped him.
Yeah, somebody fell asleep. Actually, the whole team fell asleep, and McDaniel took advantage of it.
Spartans up by 3. Here's Graham. Now Martin, he'll try a long shot, and too hard by Cole. Rebounding, number 20, Grow.
Yeah. I mean, if he's going to take
Newcastle.
if he's going to take a three, we need more people under the glass since he gives up some height.
There's a
and
player
Toby
on the
hits
floor,
the
but no foul called. Newcastle misses the ball. Caleb Parks grabs the rebound. CHS has it.
Yeah, Cole better watch it. He's getting a little bumpy inside.
Over to Sparks. To Graham. To Billups in the top half of the free throw circle. Kobe dribbles down, feeds off. Here's Martin, a jumper that will not go through from the free throw circle. And Newcastle has the basketball. Spartans playing a little bit fast here tonight.
Yeah, they are.
Shot put up by Newcastle is missed. I'm surprised Coach Brown hasn't slowed things down.
Well, you know, we got Cole. He's been out behind the line, behind the three-point line a lot tonight. Got to get him inside with him and Gage. That gives us a lot of height.
Here's Graham. A little over 2 minutes to go in the first period. Newcastle here at Connersville. Ball on the floor. Nice save by Connersville. Graham, a three from the corner.
Jonah Graham, I tell you what, when he's on fire, he is unstoppable.
14-8. Spartans out in front of the Newcastle team. But here is
nice
with
from
it.
Caleb.
Steal by the Spartan Sparks, but Newcastle gets it back as shot missed. Rebounding is a Newcastle player, falls down.
In the lineup for Newcastle, number 3, Sam Maddie.
Martin comes out, and Williams comes in for the Spartans. This is James Williams. Trojan ball to McDaniel.
James Williams, one of those players that were excited that he's only a sophomore. Caleb another
Sparks
steal.
breaks up the play, drives down, and lays it up in. Nice move by Caleb Sparks. 4-5 for Caleb so far tonight. Spartans up 16-8. Here's McDaniel. Works the ball over to a teammate and takes a return pass. From the corner, shot missed by Newcastle, but nice save by one of the fellows in green.
Yeah, nice hustle there from Newcastle.
They have the ball. Braxton Myers getting ready to come back in for CHS. McDaniel feeding off. Bobbling the ball momentarily is Sam Maddie, who is in the Newcastle lineup.
Yeah, the Spartan faithful thought he may have taken a step or two. Good defense from the Spartans. Good defense.
They fight for the ball right now. Are they going to?
Good defense.
Comes out, Spartans with it.
Yeah, that's enough to really. There's some
a couple
bumping
players
going on
the floor. And Paige Brown is one of them, and here comes a foul.
Yeah, they're calling out on Matney. It's his second. Yeah, this is a physical game.
Yes.
You know, Williams right there just getting into the mix of things to get that ball, you know, fought real hard, got it out to Gage.
Brown will come in, and Bodwell will come in, replacing Billups.
And now we're going small.
Braxton Myers back in the game. There's Caleb Sparks, missing on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, still had a lot more time. Not sure why they took it that soon.
McDaniel for Newcastle fires and hits a jumper. A two-point field goal. And the buzzer sounds, ending the kind of a frantic 8 minutes of play here in this first ball game. Tonight. Spartans had the lead at 16-10 at the first break.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Floral and Gifts has that special something for any occasion. Birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251.
Allison Hoffman, Haley McCord, Taylor McKinney, Victoria Lynn.
Spartans, as you said, played a little bit quicker than they did yesterday against Greensburg. And a 10 or a 6-point lead going in the second quarter. A couple mistakes that they need to correct, but you know, like the style of play that they have been playing. But right now they got 12 of their 16 points behind the three-point line. Got to be able to get inside.
Lucas Barron coming in for the Spartans along with Braxton Myers. It'll be Williams, Billups, and Bodwell in the lineup for CHS as we start the second period.
You know, you live by the three and die by the three, and the Spartans lived by the three that first quarter. Can they still continue to live here in this second quarter? Again, got to try to find a way to get inside.
Myers in the corner.
You know, we had a couple 5, 10-point or 10-foot shots, but just didn't make them.
Billups finds his way blocked toward the station. Pieces off to Bodwell.
And McDaniel got hit in the face.
Right.
Foul number 22, Gavin Welch. His first.
Yeah, he's still wincing in pain, McDaniel. It may have been in the nose.
Be a foul on Welch of Newcastle.
You know, Welch was like, how did you not see that?
Spartan ball at their end of the court. Here's Barron. Billups starts to drive down. Passes off to Myers, and Braxton will
got to fight. See,
miss.
I don't know if they watch this part of the game or not, but you have to follow your shot. I don't know how many times that happens during a game where it goes right back to him. That's just fundamental.
Newcastle ball.
And then we'll call
whistle. Who is this going to be on? It's going to be on
maybe on Felden. Yeah, Felden. He's been bumping and grinding. I mean, he's been hitting everybody. I mean, he's hip checking people. He's shoulder blocking people. I mean, he's
4th team foul against.
Yeah, he's physical.
Here's Billups and Graham. Early in the second period, this Newcastle-Connersville game at Spartan Bowl on TV3.
Yeah, still got to find a way to get inside.
Braxton Myers, now Billups. Out to Williams. Feeds off to Graham, who goes to Sparks on the side. Back to Myers.
That's
Graham.
Good ball control from the Spartans. Can't solve this. Can't get an open lane at all to start driving.
Here's Billups. Now out
And
to
that would
Williams.
get their big guy out from under.
A shot attempt by the Spartans, missed. And McDaniel has it for the Trojans. Up court, into the free throw circle, feeds off. Ball comes around.
A nice
guarding
defense
by the Spartans.
Yeah, Braxton got over there and closed that gap.
Miller. Now a ball on the floor and a fight for it, and bodies all over every place. Now let's see what they rule.
That's going to be Newcastle ball. Nice hustle there from the Spartans.
In the lineup for Connersville, number 40, Cole Martin.
And Williams comes out. I tell you, Williams is a tough-nosed player. He's always around the ball.
Martin is back in for CHS. Cole. Inbounding is Gavin Welch for Newcastle. No scoring in this second period so far. We played.
Yeah, both defenses tighten it up for sure.
Here comes Newcastle. Here's 21 firing out, missing. Fight for the rebound, won by Myers of Connersville.
Boy, he got up high on
Yes,
that,
he
didn't he,
did.
Fran? My goodness,
Gives
that guy
to-
has some springs.
Gives to Billups.
Got to be able to score right here. Got to be able to get inside.
Yeah, it's time for a score. We haven't had a bucket here
No,
in
not
this
at all.
second period.
I don't know
Now
who's
Worcester
getting
stops
called on
play.
that. Braxton away from the ball, foul.
Number 32, Braxton Myers.
Stops the clock at 5:19 to go in the first half.
Kings third, back in the lineup for Connersville. Number 30, Caleb Spartan.
That's the last thing you need when you're trying to score after not scoring so far in this quarter. There's an away from the ball foul.
Newcastle in control.
Yeah, again, I thought he may have double dribbled a little bit.
Shot missed by Newcastle. Rebound by the Trojans though. And a score by Welch. He has an 8.3 per game average for the Trojans.
That's his
4-point
first
lead
two.
for the Spartans.
Wow, that's just
Loose ball. Knocked away. Spartans save it though. Nice recovery from the corner. In and out by Graham. A 3-point try. Trojans basketball.
Yeah, the Spartans, again, not being able to get inside. Toby was going inside, just lost the handle. And now they're down one.
A three by number 21, Trey Miller. That whittles the Spartans' lead, as you say, down to 16-15.
Yeah, I mean, the Spartans have to, find a way to score here. I mean, most of their shots have been outside shots. Got to find a good shot. And, I mean, Newcastle's defense has just done very well against the Spartans. Go all the way.
Graham rims this time. Braxton Myers has the ball for the Spartans on the rebound.
Yeah, I think Jonah was like, hey, I didn't touch it.
Back in the lineup for Connersville.
Out of bounds ball
Williams.
belongs to the Spartans. Myers comes out. Williams comes back in for CHS. Here's Graham, number 5.
Wow, I mean, that's unusual.
Bad pass gets away from
Yeah.
Toby Billups, and turnover by the Spartans gives it to McDaniel of Newcastle, who tries a long shot and misses.
Well, that's the guy you want to shoot it for Newcastle, an open shot like that. And for the Spartans, they were lucky he missed it and got the rebound, or otherwise they would have been down.
Cole Martin tries to put the Spartans up, and he does with a three. 19-15, Spartans have the lead of 4.
Yeah, first time they scored, took only 5 minutes and a couple seconds.
Off the rim, missed by Newcastle. They get the rebound, miss. Fight for the rebound this time.
They're calling James on that, the way he's
There's
looking.
a
He's not
whistle-stopping
liking
play.
it. Yep.
Foul on the Spartans. Braxton Myers. No, it's on Williams, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Trojans ball. Give it to McDaniel, of course, and he pops one up. It's not good.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean,
Couldn't get any closer to the basket than he was, could you?
I mean, it's good defense from the Spartans, but, you know, I bet 9 other times that guy makes it from there.
Probably. There's Billups being held by number 40 of Newcastle, Fielden.
Yeah, that's his third. He's probably coming out more than likely.
Right, third foul on Fielden.
Yeah.
Carrie Brown comes in for the Spartans. Martin goes out. Ball in play. Billups has it. Spartans hanging on to a 4-point lead. A little over 2 minutes to go here in the opening half. Driving the baseline and firing it up, backhanded.
And that counts.
Toby Billups, and he was fouled.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Personal foul, 33.
Matney, isn't it?
Yeah, what a beautiful play there from Toby as he went to, you know, I mean, almost Dr. Jaded there. I mean, that was beautiful.
That's 7 fouls, and that's the third one on Matney. So
yep.
The Trojans have 2 players with 3 fouls. Yes, free throw good.
Yeah, and we need more of that from Toby. The Spartans do to get inside. Nice.
Ball knocked away by a Spartan. It'll be Newcastle ball.
Yeah, Jonah, yeah, I tell you what, it's not a ball game unless he hits a 3 and dives on the floor.
Trojans ball. Here's the foul called on Williams at Connersville.
That's his second.
Foul 42, James
It'll be foul number 5. It's a non-shooting foul. So the Trojans take it out of bounds. This is Welch will trigger it in. Goes to McDaniel. He's in front court, dribbles around the Spartan perimeter and gets close to the basket, but the ball knocked away by a Spartan.
You know, second time down there underneath the baseline where Jonah's disrupted. You know, and he's the smallest guy on the floor.
Players on the floor.
Timeout.
Timeout taken by Newcastle as
30-second timeout.
Spartans are about to tie up the ball handler, I believe. Spartans lead 22-15 with 1:50 to go first half.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals and tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality premium vehicles and prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Timeout over, and Spartans will be on the defense here.
Connersville let the lead get down to 1. Newcastle chipped away, but the Spartans on a 6-0 run right now to extend it to 7. And with that beautiful play from Toby Billups to go under the basket and a reverse layup, got the foul. That was just beautiful.
Here the Trojans, here's McDaniel, of course, their main ball handler and main scorer.
Oh, that was
being
good
guarded by
defense from
Billups.
Toby, yeah. James, nice.
Now driving down, feeding out, and a shot that will be missed by Newcastle. A fight for the ball with the Spartans.
Yeah,
they come out with Phillips. Yeah, a couple of guys.
And I think James fouled Toby going for that.
That's a good point, yeah. Here's Graham. A little over a minute left here in this opening half. Here's Phillips driving down, can't get through, so feeds off to Graham, almost out of bounds. But nice save by Graham, but it finally rolls out of bounds, touched last by the Spartans.
Yeah, just not a good sequence of plays right there from the Spartans.
Here come the Trojans. This is Miller, the ball handler. To McDaniel again. And
they're calling Toby for that.
I think holding is going to be called.
Foul number 12, Toby Miller.
Spartans' sixth foul, I believe. Let's see what they ring up here. Non-shooting foul. Yes, that's their sixth foul. McDaniels for Newcastle. Works the ball over to Miller.
He was
wild shot by Newcastle.
Yeah, he was hoping that he got the call. James, that maybe James kind of hit his hand, but no call.
Graham in the corner. A couple of Trojans move in on him, so he can't get a shot away, but he does pass it off. Here's Phillips. Just seconds remaining. There's Sparks back out to Phillips.
Yeah, the Spartans obviously would like to maybe get a three right here, or a two-pointer would do.
Missed the Spartan shot, and Newcastle has it. Here's a wild shot that hits the backboard, but not the basket. McDaniel, and we played a half here tonight, where the Spartans are out in front, 22 to 6-15 over the Newcastle Trojans.
Eye Center of Connorsville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Yours at Eye Center of Connorsville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as a phone call to 825-6000. Eye Center of Connorsville, located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
16-10 was the first quarter score, and now the Spartans have dropped it to 22-15.
Interesting first half. Fran, the Spartan defense, obviously, you know, they're doing what they always do. They clog the middle. They force bad shots. They force turnovers. Offense started off pretty good, and then kind of, you know, the Newcastle defense picked up. We just haven't been able to get inside we have 5 threes. 15 of our 22 points is behind the three-point line. You're not going to, you know, I mean, obviously if they go in, great, but you can't expect that type of percentage to come in the second half. You definitely got to find a way to get inside. Toby was able to drive that one time and get the foul, but other than that, we haven't been able to have a presence inside, and that's what we need.
Trojans look pretty good. I'm a little surprised at the record.
Right, yeah, they look you know, very well disciplined team.
They've got a lot of height.
Yeah, they do. They got a lot of height. They have, you know, some good shooters, but, you know, right now the Spartan defense has really you know, wreaked havoc on their shooting. You know, putting a hand in the face, and, you know, McDaniel missing that one close-in shot that he would make probably 9 other times against other defenses. But the Spartan defense, again, good as advertised, and they're showing it tonight. Just got to be able to get inside to extend this lead. It should be a lot more than just 7, but, you know, Newcastle, they're not going to go away. They're looking at this second half to probably pick up the intensity a little bit, their defense, because their defense at times have done very well.
We'll see what adjustments are made by the coaches during halftime intermission. And again, the Spartans are up 22-15. How about the scoring?
Yes, for the Newcastle Trojans, they are led by 2 players with 6 points. Cole McDaniel and Trey Miller, and Gavin Welch has 3 points for their 15 points for the Counters of Spartans. A little bit more balanced, led by Jordan Graham's 9 points, Toby Phillips 3, Caleb Sparks 5, Braxton Myers 2, and Cole Martin 3 points for the Counters of Spartans. Cole hit a 3 of their barrage of threes. They're 5. Jonah has 3 of them. Caleb, of course, 1, and Cole hit 1.
Okay. Sort of a different game than it was last night, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, it's a different opponent, and the Spartans were a little bit more amped up, being that it was Greensburg, and that's the team that they, obviously want to beat more than probably anyone on the schedule. Of course, you want to beat every team. You want to beat every team, but Newcastle, again, you mentioned it earlier in the ball game. The Spartans played a little bit faster tonight than they did last night. They were very methodical last night. Tonight, a little bit more freer. I'm sure Carrie's going to slow that down. 22-15. I mean, 22 points is not too far off of their average by just 3 points. So that's not bad. 15 points is way below what they give on average per quarter by a couple of points as well. So, everything's on par for the Spartans. Just like to see them play a little bit more inside to try to find something inside, because if you're going to live by the 3, you're also going to die by the 3. And, sometimes if shots aren't falling, no matter how good of a defense you have, it's going to be a long night if you can't get inside.
What was your point total for McDaniel?
I had him down for 6.
His average is 19.7.
Yeah, so he's below his average so far.
Yes.
As far as, again, lots of good things you could take away, but again, one of the ones that I'm sure Carrie's going to work on is that we got to be able to get inside. I mean, this team gives up 60-something points a game. We should be able to get inside.
They have pretty good defense going.
Yeah, they do. They do. They're doing. But our offense isn't really that explosive. 50 points a game is pretty decent. But again, we're just a few points off of our average. Place to eat in Connersville is Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Dine in, cider care out at home or where you work. Delivery from Mancino's is always free. The number to call is 827-6155. Choose from a large menu, and there's a special youngsters menu. Choose the house specialty, the Great Spartan Classic. Enjoy the sports atmosphere, reviewing all the Spartan sports memorabilia. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Phone number 827-6155, a proud Spartan booster.
We're happy to be with you here on TV3 tonight. 22-15, the Spartans at halftime had the lead. They were up 16-10 at the first break. So holding Newcastle to 5 points in that second period. A good defensive show.
Yeah, very good. And Spartans didn't score until 3 minutes to about a little under 3 minutes to go in that second quarter, and we were able to extend that lead as Newcastle cut it down to 1 at one point, and we were able to right the ship and go on a 6-0 run.
But boy, it's so important that you stay ahead and don't fall behind.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the game is defense, as we talked about, wins ball games, and last night was a perfect example of that.
Absolutely.
Winning a ball game over a high-powered offense, and Newcastle is playing a very good defense, and the Spartans have had success this year with driving, getting inside, where Toby will drive the paint, dish it off to one of the big guys. But tonight he just hasn't been able to do that. Nobody has, and got to be able to find a way to open up the lane and get some easy buckets, because again, we've called games plenty of time where the lid is just not open at all.
Well, as you said, the Spartans are a little bit close to their average of 50 points per game, and they give up an average of 38. So
yeah, they're way below that too.
Right, but
by 4 points. So again, just an average game for the Spartans. Just got to get inside. Now, this 4th to 4th year of assisting buyers and sellers of residential, farm, and commercial properties in all of East Central Indiana. It's American Heritage Realty. American Heritage Realty staff of knowledgeable and experienced real estate brokers is ready to provide you with expert advice when you are buying or selling real estate. American Heritage Realty is located at 603 West 30th Street in Connersville. The phone number is 765-825-1103. That is 765-825-1103. Everyone at American Heritage Realty says, good luck, Spartan.
Next week at Spartan Bowl on Friday, it's girls basketball. Franklin County coming to CHS, and a week from tonight, Noblesville, new to the Spartan schedule, will be here at Spartan Bowl.
I'm looking forward to that game against Lawrenceburg coming up here very soon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to look too far ahead, but with the way that this defense has played, I'd love to see them go up against one of the best teams in the state, maybe the best team.
Right, they're only 8-0 right now, I think.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, they are tough. Last year they blitzed us on their floor. A couple of years ago we beat them here, so hopefully we can keep that streak going.
Oh, we hope so, because that's a Saturday afternoon game, by the way, and it's in the afternoon because of girls sectional play at night.
Yep. Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connersville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you in Connersville at 513 West 8th Street and Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
What was your count on 3-pointers again tonight?
5 of them. 3 by Jonah,
Okay.
1 by Caleb, and 1 by Cole. So you expect Caleb and Jonah to hit threes, and Jonah was on fire with his 3 threes. And Caleb, he's always good for a few. So is Braxton. Cole, he's been getting a few here lately, but nothing inside except Toby's incredible underneath the basket reverse layup that got him a 3-point play. Other than that, we just have not been able to get inside.
About to resume play, and this game will continue. The Spartans Phillips 8.9, their point leader, 1.3 for Josh Williams. Sullenberger has 2-point average, 7.1 average for Caleb Sparks. Braxton Myers has a 4.8 per game average. Lucas Barron is at 3. Cole Martin is at 7.6. James Williams at 4.9, and Gage Brown at 3.9.
Very well. This may be the most well-rounded scoring.
Yes, it's balanced scoring.
Yeah.
You almost think that's better than having a couple guys in double figures, don't you?
Last night against Greensburg, perfect example of that. We shut down Sparks, who averaged 49 points.
Yes.
He got, 14 or 15. And their other guy, Comer, he didn't get near his average either. And they had nothing to offer. The Spartans have the whole bench. They got a deep bench. These guys... I don't remember a time when we've had a leading scorer not be in double digits.
It's been a while, really.
Yeah, I don't know if it's ever happened in the 12 years we have called, and the 12 years Carrie has been here. There's always been one solid scorer, whether it be Grant Smith, Garrett Silcott, or...
I think Jacob Brown was in double figures last year.
Yeah, Jacob was last year, yeah. He was in double figures. Mm-hmm. Noah Belt, when he played. There's always been somebody who is the leading scorer, but now we've got, guys who, everybody can score.
Spartan
Here we go.
Ball. Graham has it. Comes out. Williams with it.
I'd almost say Jonah just go for it, try to get that foul.
Over to Sparks.
Able to get inside, but do nothing with it.
To Sparks. To Williams. to Graham, and he will fire and hit a three.
You knew he would. I mean, he screamed for James to throw it to him because he knew he was going to get it and have a lot of time. And when you give him that much time, you might as well just write it up.
That's the way the game started.
Yeah.
He hit his first shot for a three.
Yeah, I mean, you can't give that kid that much time. You know,
Daniel, turning around jump shot, banks one up and in. Nice play by McDaniel.
Yeah, you got to expect him that he's going to start getting fired up and get hot.
Yes.
Yeah, that ended the Spartans' 9-0 run.
25-17. Here's a jumper, nice from the free throw lane. Nice feed to him by Sparks to Cole Martin, who jumps and puts it up and in. He has 5 points tonight.
Yeah, that's way to get inside as the Spartans extend the lead to 10 now.
Here's McDaniel, number 4 for Newcastle. Got a guy loose.
That's
the
Cole.
Line that is fouled. This would be number Fielden at the free throw line.
Yeah, Cole was beaten. He should have just let it go.
Personal foul, number 40, Cole Martin.
Foul on the Spartans. On Caleb Sparks. That's his second of the game. First of the second half.
That was on Cole. Yeah, Cole just he got beat on that.
I thought it was Sparks. Free throw good. 3-point play by Newcastle.
Yeah, that again, when you're beat like that, you just let them go, and now you gave him a free point. Oh, that's doesn't say that.
I thought the whistle would sound. It did. There took the ref a little bit. That's on Fielden of Newcastle.
Yeah, that's his 4th. He's coming out.
Non-shooting foul. Spartan ball.
And Matney has 3. He's coming in replacing Fielden, and he has 3.
Yes, they fouled often in that first half. Spartan ball goes to Graham and Billups. Billups loses control of the ball, and Newcastle picks it up and driving down and moving and scoring up and in.
Newcastle's not going anywhere.
8 points for the Newcastle shooter. There's Sparks. Now Billups. Spartans lead is 5. Martin from the corner, short, and Newcastle ball. Here is Welch up court.
Yeah, tripped over Cole's foot.
That's
his 3rd.
That's 3rd one on him.
Carrie's calling time. He's not happy.
No, he's not. He's been standing up and not smiling, let's say it that way.
Yeah.
Here's a timeout taken, 27-22. Spartans. We're in the 3rd period.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides athletic trainers to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers are normally present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete is rehabbing from a sports injury, Reed Health offers outpatient physical therapy at 1941 Virginia Avenue in Connersville.
Williams, Sparks, Graham, Billups, and Brown in the lineup for CHS. Newcastle ball. McDaniel will trigger it in. Taken by Guru. Back to McDaniel, of course. The leading point scorer.
Newcastle's cut it to 5 from being down 10 just a couple of minutes ago.
Newcastle ball and shot good.
Down.
Jumper from the free throw circle by number 20, Caleb Grew.
Yeah, now it's a 3-point.
Right.
They're on a 7-0 run. And poor ball handling during this 7-0 Newcastle run for the Spartans. Got to start controlling the ball a lot more.
There's a 3 by Graham, that kind of quiets the Newcastle fans that are here.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, he's just on fire tonight. That's 5 threes for him, and you can do the math.
Spartans lead is 6. Here's McDaniel for the Trojans. Taken by Miller. Now Welch has it. And
Boy,
Newcastle pass is deflected, but a foul called on Graham.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jonah's been really disruptive and physical tonight. Just got called on that one.
That's number 3 already on the Spartans, the second on Graham. So lineup change. Drew comes out, and coming into the game is Sam Matty for the Trojans. Meanwhile, McDaniel has the ball. His way to the basket is blocked. There's a blocking foul called on Caleb Sparks at Connersville. Foul number 4 of the Spartans.
Foul number 30, Caleb Sparks.
Braxton Myers will come into the game, and Williams will come out.
In the lineup for Connersville, 32, Braxton Myers.
Spartans have the lead of 6, but Newcastle has the ball at their end of the court.
Yeah, Spartans, just cannot let up defensively and got to pick it up offensively if they want to keep this lead. Newcastle is, nice.
Misses on the spot. Braxton Myers high to grab the rebound.
Yes, he
Connersville.
was. Did not say it's not a good
And
pass.
pass by the Spartans, intercepted by Newcastle, and the Trojans move up court.
Nice.
Charging foul going to be called against the Newcastle Trojans.
Yeah, way to take that charge, Jonah.
Sam Groh is charged with the foul. His first team second. Spartans have 4 so far in this second half. Connersville ball to Billups, almost a steal by Newcastle, but Spartans work underneath and work to Brown, and Gage puts it up and in. Nice play.
Yeah, I think Toby saw him out of the side of his head, because I'm not sure he was even looking at Gage, but he knew where he was at and dished it off, and Gage kissed it off the glass for 2.
32-24. Spartans continue to lead in this ball game. The Newcastle fights back.
Yeah, they do every time.
Most of the time, yes.
Well, that's just crazy.
By McDaniel. He has 11 points of the 27 that Newcastle has. Spartan ball. Underneath. So Myers can't get a shot away. Work it back out.
Yeah, these long passes scare me to death. So I thought Toby was going to try to hit an NBA 3.
Here's Sparks. Bad pass by Sparks out of the reach of Phillips.
Yeah.
Turned over by the Spartans.
Yeah, that wasn't even close. Don't know what happened on that. How you missed that one that badly?
Newcastle ball. 32-27. Spartans with the lead at 5. Newcastle has the ball.
Yeah, and as you said, they're not going anywhere at all. Newcastle is.
There's a long shot by McDaniel. The Trojans, the rebound by the Spartans, Braxton Myers.
Yeah, that tells me you're desperate if you're going to shoot something like that.
From the corner, Sparks, not good. And it's Newcastle ball.
Again, ball goes towards where you're at. Go follow your shot.
Daniel puts it over to Welch for the Trojans. Out to Guru. Trojan ball. Welch to McDaniel.
Yeah, McDaniel's trying to do everything to get them a spark. Good defense.
McDaniel drops one in from the free throw lane. And the Trojans are within 3 points.
I can't leave him open again. Now they're down by 3 again. They've definitely outplayed us this half.
There's Graham.
It seemed like we were right in the ship when we got up 10. And Newcastle had none of it. That's off, way
Graham
off.
will fire and hit the front of the rim, and Newcastle has the rebound.
Yeah, Newcastle could tie this ball game if that happens. You got to wonder, especially here at this last second going into the fourth quarter, if they happen to tie it.
Goes into McDaniel.
Clearly Newcastle has the momentum. The Spartans definitely, without question, want to have a stop right here, maybe possibly a steal. But whatever they do, don't foul if they try to go inside.
Last second shot coming up by Newcastle, and with the ball is their leading point maker, McDaniel.
Yeah, and he's not going to give it up.
He drives down.
He
Beats off, doesn't sound for that last second shot. At the end of 3 here at Spartan Bowl tonight is 32-29. Connersville in lead over Newcastle.
Wilson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111.
Martin scored 10 points in that quarter, but Newcastle put in 14.
Yeah, they did not go away at all. Spartans built the lead from 29 or it was 27-17 at one point, and Newcastle out hustled us, outplayed us from that point on. Luckily, the Spartans had a 10-point lead, or they'd be down. Got to pick it up on both ends of the floor for the Spartans. The Spartans just were able to get inside a few times that quarter. But Newcastle, even though they did not get that last second shot off, clearly feels very good about their opportunity. And this game is far from over.
To me, I'm not sure, but it seems like the Spartans' defense isn't as intense as it was last night.
Right, no.
Shot from out by McDaniel.
Jeez, I thought he came from the roof.
Braxton Myers rebounding for the Spartans. Billups.
I don't think he
Lucas
knows
Bear
how.
is
I don't think,
for the Spartans. Martin underneath gets free for a layup, and important 2 points for the Spartans.
Oh, that's very important 2 points from the Spartans, stopping Newcastle in the first possession and coming down and scoring. And that's a signature play for the Spartans, dish off to the big from Toby.
Here's McDaniel heading for the basket.
Out. Just good defense from Toby. He got the baseline first.
In the lineup for Newcastle, 21, Carrie Brown.
Yeah, he stopped McDaniel from getting to the basket. Spartan ball. There's Billups to Martin. Cole had an open way, but was quickly blocked by Trojans defenders.
Yeah, I thought he was going to take something, maybe go.
Here's Billups in the corner to Barron. To Myers, to Graham, who misses a free throw try, and Newcastle has the rebound. Shot from out by Newcastle is missed. They grab the rebound. The Spartans break up the play. Nice move by Barron.
Nice stuff from Barron. The anticipation there was what he did to, and Barron's wide open.
Goes to Martin underneath, and nice move. Barron scoring.
Well, Barron saw the open lane right there, and he went towards the basket, and Cole saw him and dished it inside for an easy 2, and now the Spartans up to 7.
Newcastle has the ball. Driving for the basket is Matty, hands off.
Nice defense there.
Shot missed by Newcastle.
Nice.
They wanted a foul, but there was none. Here are the Spartans.
Yeah, Barron smacked that away and then took a shot to the head.
Spartans are going to play pass here for a little while. We're in the fourth period of this ball game. 5:42 to play, and the Spartans are out in front. But Newcastle hanging tough. From the corner, a shot short by Barron, and Newcastle with the rebound, and with the ball is McDaniel. Backs his way toward the basket, misses. Foul call though on CHS.
I don't know which one they're going to call on that. They'll call Cole, that's his 4th.
Yes.
Foul number 40, Cole Martin.
Couple of free throws for Cole McDaniel, 5'9" senior at Newcastle High, their leading point maker. Here comes Barron coming in, replacing Martin. McDaniel, 2 free throws. And he makes the first one. Martin comes out, Brown comes in for CHS. Now McDaniel will try his second free throw. He hits it. 36-31. 15 points for McDaniel.
Oh, I thought he was.
Newcastle fans agreed.
Yeah.
He stepped over the line.
Yeah.
No call though. Spartan ball. Braxton Myers, a long pass to Toby Billups, who drives down. Toby fakes his man and puts it up and in. Nice play. Nice move by Billups.
Yes, very nice.
We've seen him do that quite a few times.
Yeah.
He has 5 points. The Spartans have 38. Bad pass by Newcastle. Spartans get the ball on the turnover. Right now there's a Newcastle timeout.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connors of Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor, Gina Hartman, Devin Hordsman, and Gary Reepsummer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
38-31 Spartans, but a lot of time left, 4:45.
Yeah, and we've seen, even though Newcastle has not been able to take the lead, they've been able to chip away, got as close to 1 there in that first half. 3 here in the second half, but the Spartans have been able to weather the storm, with good defense. Just got to pick it up and keep continuing to do what they do and, find the inside man, which they've done a little bit better, obviously, here in this second half.
Well, Newcastle's been behind, but by single points, no double points.
Yeah. Well, that one time they were down 10, 27-17 when they.
That's right. Yes.
But other than that, they and even then they cut it to 3 on multiple occasions. One possession, they just have not been able to do anything with it.
Graham will inbound for Connersville. He'll be guarded by Welch. Works it in to Braxton Myers in the corner. Back pressed by Newcastle. Almost a loose ball.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Beautiful play.
And he's fouled.
H. Brown on the scoring end for Connersville.
That was beautiful by Jonah as he, the ball went over his head and he knew a Newcastle player was
Brown
coming.
was under the basket all alone and put it up and in. Nice Spartan play.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
There's Cage Brown with a free throw try. Misses. Spartans lead is 9 as Newcastle rebounds. Here's McDaniel. Spartan trying to slow him down. Here's a
steal, interception.
Along the baseline, Newcastle loses control of the ball. Graham picks it up and gives to Billups. He'll send it into front court. Billups.
It's not a good pass.
Bad pass.
Yeah, Toby got lucky he kicked it, but that just was not a good pass at all. Terrible.
Newcastle 33, Brandon Matthews.
And Newcastle will have the basketball under their own goal.
They kicked it. It looked like McDaniel was trying to psych us out that he was going to take it out.
Yes. Spartans inbound. Ball knocked away by Newcastle. Spartans will keep control.
Yeah, it looked like Lucas was wanting a call on that.
Just over 4 minutes to play. Inbounding the Spartans to Phillips. To Barron.
Oh, that's a foul.
Bumped, and
yeah, I don't know why there
Lucas
wasn't.
was fouled.
No, it just was knocked out of bounds. I thought he was fouled.
I did too. He was bumped pretty good. But
yeah. Lucas played a lot of minutes tonight. You know, he's only a sophomore, so you got 3 more years of him like that, or 2 more years after this.
and Sparks to Graham. Newcastle giving chase, trying to break up the play, but Spartans gives to Sparks and tries a 3 from the corner, but it drops off, and Newcastle ball. Martin comes back in, and Braxton Myers goes out. Meanwhile, it will be inbounded by Miller for Newcastle in backcourt. Here come the Trojans. Goes to McDaniel.
You know, you got to think Newcastle's going to go on one more run. You just get that feeling because, I mean, we just haven't been able to put them away at all.
There's a jumper by McDaniel that won't go through and fight for the rebound, and finally won by Spartans Brown by Martin. And here's the foul called at the Spartans end of the court. It'll be on Miller of Newcastle. Gage Brown has a couple of free throws.
Team scored. Gage Brown at the line shoots 2.
Gage fires and makes it. Hits the front of the rim, bounces to the back of the rim, and finally drops in.
Sounded kind of surprised. That big man's not usually.
Spartans up by 10 right now, and it stays at 10 as the free throw is missed.
Yeah, biggest lead of the night for the Spartans for the second time, up 10.
Newcastle on the attack. They're the Trojans. McDaniel, of course, has the ball. Phillips blocks his way to the basket. He passes off. And a long shot missed by the Trojans. That was attempted by Welch. And the Spartans grab the rebound. Sparks to Phillips. Into the corner, a shot is missed by Sparks.
Yeah, that's over the back, yeah, definitely.
And foul called on Newcastle. On Miller.
Yeah, that's
21.
their 6th.
His 3rd. Team's 5th.
It's a non-shooting foul. That's number 5 on Newcastle. Phillips will inbound. 2 minutes and 32 seconds remain.
Oh,
Into Sparks, and he's held.
well, I don't know why they would want to foul.
The foul on
soon.
Welch.
Foul on number 22, Gavin Williams.
Now they just have one more to give to put us at the line, and if they want to come back, they don't want to give
Yes,
the
the
Spartans.
ref thought they had 7 fouls and signaled 1 and 1, but he cancels that, and the ball will be out of bounds to the Spartans on the non-shooting foul. Comes in to Sparks. I don't know. A whistle sounds, and they're going to give the ball to Newcastle.
Yeah, it's going to be on Gage.
44, Gage Brown. His 3rd.
The coach is wondering what happened.
Yeah.
Right in front of the Spartan bench. I don't know what.
Yeah, Carrie's talking to the guy in stripes. He's not happy at all. I mean, he walks out on the floor. And
No, I don't know what that play was all about. Here is Sparks fouled on a shot attempt.
That's going to be Jonah's 3rd.
Foul number 5, John Murray.
Foul number 6 on the Spartans. But it's a shooting foul, and at the line will be McDaniel for 2. 41-31 Spartans. Free throw missed. Second free throw attempt by McDaniel coming up.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to do, is miss a free throw when you're down 10 and only have 2:16 to go. Two
this
of
one
them.
rims out.
That's
Nice
unusual for
rebound.
that guy.
Brown, Connersville.
Somebody's got to help him.
Goes to Billups. Look at to Caleb Sparks. He's fouled apparently by McDaniel as the whistle sounds. It's on McDaniel, and that is their 7th. So free throw shooting by the Spartans now, and Caleb Sparks has the ball with a 1-on-1, and it's good. So he'll get a second attempt. 42-31 Spartans. Second free throw also good by Caleb.
Biggest lead of the night.
Yes, 7 points for Caleb, and 2 minutes to go. Here's McDaniel from Newcastle, missing on the shot, but the ball picked up by a teammate, and he loses control. Jonah Graham has it, works to Billups. Press being applied by Newcastle, but Billups quick up court and breaks the press.
Not a good
Here's
pass.
a bad pass by the Spartans, and McDaniel for Newcastle has it.
Yep.
Bumps into Graham,
Yep,
and we'll call a charge on McDaniel.
Yep, that's his second, and that, clear.
Out of bounds Spartans, backcourt. There, Newcastle making some changes.
In the lineup, Connersville, 42, Jake Williams. Newcastle, number 3, Sam Maddy. And number
Spartan ball comes into Martin. Now Billups, a couple of guys on him, but missed it in the front court in time to Sparks. Now to Martin. Back out to Graham. Spartans working the ball.
Eating a lot of clock, what they're doing.
Sparks, I believe, is fouled by McDaniel. 2 quick fouls on McDaniel.
third, keeps 9th. The lineup for Newcastle, number 5, Ethan Hinton.
Caleb Sparks is the free throw shooter for CHS.
Also number 30, Matt Hill.
That's his third. McDaniels
Caleb Spartan shooting 1 opponent.
extend this lead to
Fires
14.
it up and good.
Even though this game is, now 13-point lead for the Spartans, you definitely, anytime you're at the free throw line, I've said it before, I've said it 1,000 times, and that says no matter what your free throw percentage is going into the line, as long as you're 100% when you're at it.
44-31, Spartans with the lead.
Newcastle, 52, Nathaniel Smith.
Trojans will inbound. Comes to McDaniel. Tries to get free of his Spartan defender, finally feeds off. Now the Trojans drive and lose control of the ball. And out of bounds to the Spartans on the turnover. Here's Bodwell coming in for Billups, CHS.
Newcastle, number 32, Dawson
Dawson Scott coming in for Newcastle.
22, Luke Solberger.
Barron and Williams will come in for CHS.
24, Josh Williams. 34, Luke Cameron.
A good applause from the faithful to the starters who just came out.
Inbounding to Aaron. Williams has it. This is Josh Williams and his brothers. James is also in there. Josh number 24 and James is 42.
Yeah, the
Sullenberger.
Twins are, it's always nice to see them play together.
That's all the starters for the Spartans are on the bench.
Just eating the clock.
Here's Williams to Williams.
I'd like to see one of them score.
We're down in seconds. Now to Bogwell. Williams, Sullenberger, clock down to 15. Game's just about over. And Spartans with a hard-earned victory here tonight. And Barron has the ball. Second stick off, and there's the final buzzer. 45-31 for the Spartans. A hard victory for CHS tonight here at the Spartan Bowl, as Newcastle just didn't want to give up, but they get beat and they lose their 7th game of the season after 3 wins. For the Spartans, that is win number 8. They've lost 2.
It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCM Bank applaud to CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again what we all choose to call this place home. FCM voted stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCM Bank, member FDIC. Scoring for the game, the Newcastle Trojans, they were led by Cole McDaniels, 15 points. Caleb Groh had 2. Trey Miller had 8. Gavin Welch had 3. And Devin Felden had 3 for the Conference Spartan. They were led by the firecracker there, Jonah Graham, 15 points, 5 for Toby Billups, 9 for Caleb Sparks. Braxton Myers chipped in 2. Lucas Barron 2 as well. Cole Martin 7 and Gage Brown 5 for the Connersville Spartans.
Hard-fought victory, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, it was. But it was a victory nonetheless. And the Spartans, again, defense is the name of the game, and they played that very well tonight. You will find the answer to every flooring need at Fullis Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Fullis Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile. Also, vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Fullis Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling and custom shower systems. At 301 Beach Street, Connersville, 765-692-0800 is the phone number. And service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Golf Auto Care in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Golf is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville. Phone 765-825-2588. And Charlie Golf in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 765-647-2222 is the phone number. Golf Auto Care.
Spartans led at every break, 16-10 at the first quarter. At halftime, they were ahead 22-15. After 3, 39-29, and then the final score is by 45-31. An important eighth victory for CHS against just 2 losses.
Spartans definitely, without question, playing the best basketball of the season. Just as we get into the heart of the schedule, and as we get sectional just right around the corner.
That's a good point, and that's what Carrie Brown always wants.
Yep.
Get ready to peak as the season ends. Of course, we go through February with the boys.
We're getting up to our peak, let's put it that way.
Got a lot of games to play, and keep up the good work, and they'll come away with wins.
Yep, absolutely.
Our next ball game for the Spartans will be Noblesville a week from tonight here at Spartan Bowl. And on Friday night at Spartan Bowl, it will be Franklin County Wildcats bringing their girls team to CHS.
Yeah, Franklin County, always a storied rivalry. They, come in here and always ready for a victory to walk out of the bowl.
I'm sure it'll be another close game. They always are. So it should be interesting. Our thanks to our behind-the-scenes crew, John Pawsey, and our downtown studio, and Justin Roberts here at the Spartan Bowl with us. They keep us on the air. So for John and Justin, my co-announcer Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schommel, thanking you for joining us tonight from Spartan Bowl in Connersville. Final score was a victory for CHS over the Newcastle Trojans, 45-31. This game brought to you on Spartan on TV3. It has been brought to you by American Heritage Realty, George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment, Reed Health Connersville, Tom's Auto Sales and Tires, Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Metronet,
This game has also been brought to you by FCM Bank, Folis Flooring, Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, Urban Wickler Funeral Home, Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, Eye Center of Connersville, and Golf Auto Care.
Again, the final score 45-31. So good night from Spartan Bowl, everybody.